What's up, Knights of Vex? I put it on the wrong scene. Hold on. What's up, Knights of Vex? And welcome to another Grand Arena live stream. The stall meter has been activated. I see the chat already. You guys are awesome, hilarious. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Grand Arena. It's been a wild week so far. Honestly, it's been a wild week on my main account. I've had to... We'll get into it in a second, but it's been insane. But we got PNW Van Life. We got Mikey Mike, the elusive Golden Fluff, Great Port, Slasher, Black Lion. What is going on, everybody? Clutchatron. Oh, yeah. Not after your match you had. Yeah, definitely not. And the stall meter has been activated, Great Port. You're right. Black Lion, always good to see you. 18-18, a decent score? Definitely. So Calvin is having a kid. Is he really? Is that new? How long is... I mean, I know about Arnold. Is Calvin having a kid too? When is Vix Lifter coming? A little bit of time away. The Buff Nerd. What's going on, brother? Lion Pride. Noble. Everyone, welcome. He just announced it today? Oh, that's awesome. I gotta send him a message. I will send him a message. I did not know that. That's amazing. Congrats to Calvin and his wife. That's awesome. I mean, it must be the season, guys. That's 2 creators. That's insane. I set that crazy Dooku team on defense. Hope it gets some work. I did the same thing, Black Lion. I hope it does some work too. To be honest, it's bugged. I've had multiple people message me confirming that Capital Games messed up the code for the Datacron with Dooku, so he assists after like every turn. I mean, my Sith Empire went like Sith Empire failed, Sith Eternal failed, Balin failed. Absurd how disgusting that team is. Jedi Training Rey, like the turn meter manipulation. I can't even go over how disgusting that team was. Very genius by that. I've had 2 opponents set that from the same guild, so they're cooking something up smart. Julian, what's going on? What's up, brother? He lost his studio. Uh-oh, what's he gonna do? I set the Dooku Starkiller team too. Nice. Steffi, I want to kiss your lips. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my god. That Dooku team is pure insanity. It is. Absolute insanity. Bane, what's going on, Bane? I'm hoping we have a good Grand Arena today. Turning into the baby room. Well, I hope he can still make some videos. Sith Empire isn't a good call. Usually Starkiller pulls out the W. I guess it's hit or miss. I thought Malgus would be able to pull it off, but couldn't do it. Especially Maul in the team actually transforms it a crazy amount because Starkiller is going to assist every single time he does his Anguish. But the problem is that Dooku was bugged, and his leadership applies heal immunity, so I couldn't heal. And Jedi Training Rey with her crazy assist and her turn meter manipulation and her heal immunity was so annoying. So it was a really smart team. Really, really smart. That's 2 times this week I've gotten stuck. So I don't know if it's just the meta, or I'm just playing too ballsy on offense and defense where I set a harder defense. It could be. Depending about the speed, I think if Imperial Troopers outspeed, they can get turn meter rolled as long as you use Veer's Mass Assist on Dooku. Maybe. I don't know with the... I think Old Ben starts with Taunt. That's the thing. Old Ben has Taunt. Very disgusting. Very disgusting. I set it on my account. I hope it gets some holds too. It's good. I got a comment saying that Grievous with Staff Omicron probably could have taken care of it as well. And I kind of agree, but I had it on defense anyway. But it's a good team. It really is. Because it's like, it's so creative. Old Ben gets Terminator and gets his turns. Yeah, I mean, Old Ben's a great tank. Like, I haven't used Old Ben in a while, but he's really a really solid tank. Like, really good. Buffs the team when he goes down. Gets 2 taunt abilities. Very good. We got JQ. Hiya, Vex. Good luck today. My rival put down SOKR and JMK Ezra, so I'm shut down. Balin failed. Queen Amidala failed. Damn. I'm not sure if you still have it available. I would definitely try Leia against JMK Ezra. I heard it does really good stuff, too. Can't wait for the Lightspeed token so I can Relic Staff. Same here on this account. Absolutely. Same thing. What's the Dooku team comp? Must have missed it. It's Dooku lead, Starkiller, Maul, Conquest Maul, Jedi Training Rey, and Old Ben. And it slaughtered 3 of my teams. Sith Eternal failed hard. Balin failed insane. And then Sith Empire. It was a really well thought out team. Full clear today. You got it. I hope so, Bane. I hope. We got WAC-47. Hey, Vex, watching from Japan. That's awesome. Welcome from Japan. That's amazing. That's a long distance away from here, so always happy to have viewers around the world. So hello from Japan. What levels 3 and 6 for the Dooku? Does it matter? I don't know if it really matters that much, but I definitely would say the Riposte 6. I think the Riposte is really good because you hit right under the protection, but I'm going to say it doesn't really matter. The level 3, I think if you have the max health damage or the buffs on a special, you should be pretty good. Nah, Leia was for Lord Vader. Ah, I gotcha. Hell yeah, today swipe both GACs, no fails. That's a great feeling. I hope the same thing happens to me. We got Aatrox Abuser. I absolutely love Aatrox Abuser because I always think of League of Legends. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Always nice to have your stream to sleep. Oh, it's amazing. I'm happy you're here. I always think of League of Legends when I see your name. All the time, even in the comments. Plus the comp is what Starkiller needs, so Ben starts with Taunt. Yeah. It's a perfectly set up team. It does a lot of work. It really does. So, maybe we see it today. Well, who knows? We'll see if my opponent said it. Alright, let's head into game really quick. Julian says, currently playing Grand Arena. What's a good counter to Bo-Katan lineup? Mando. So there's a couple options. A Sith team with Traya, Nihilus, Savage, Talon, and Scion does really well. Just got to be really cautious of Bam one-shotting Nihilus with the birds. So you got to bring in a pretty good health cron. And make sure you can control the whistling birds. There's also unaligned force users do really well against Bo. Those are the two, I think, consistent ones. Let me think of anything that's not considered overkill. Great Mothers work. I got it to work the other day. So if you have Great Mothers up and running with the Omicron on Morgan and a good modded Spirit, that could work as well. So those are pretty 3 solid options. We got Hans. Good evening, Vex. Good luck and may the Force be with you. No, may the Force be with you. Alright, I'll create an account called Soraka Jungle just for you. Please don't. You gonna throw bananas? We got Dusk in the chat. Hey, Vex. Good luck today. Hopefully no Starkiller Dooku spoil the domination. I've tried a new team for defense. Veers, Piet, Death Trooper, Gar, and Imperial Super Commander with the Super Commander 9. Maybe they'll run a Terminator train. We'll see. That's an interesting comp, Dusk. I'm not going to lie. Not your typical defense. Maybe it throws your opponent off. I hope it can actually get some holds. I like seeing stuff like that. That's awesome. But let's take a look. I didn't collect any of this. 13, 1. I want to make sure I don't overlap that. I should be good. We got 41 stars on my alt account, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. Order 66 raid. We're at the second highest box on my second account, which is really good value. I just want to make sure I don't yeah, I gotta be careful I don't overdo the currency. On my main account, everyone, I never thought that I would ever run out of Arab magnifiers because of the challenge Rancor raid back in the day. I'm now at the point where I'm running out of this material at my main account. It's actually a huge problem. I might as well do this so I don't overlap the currency. That looks pretty good. Definitely need this. Definitely this. And I'll hold off for now. Mods, anything interesting? This one's not bad, but no. We're gonna go here. Some of this, some of this, some of this. This. And that looks pretty good to me. Always get this. And always data cache. Okay, now that I got everything out of the way, we're going to get into some Grand Arena. Dark Trooper, not Death, but yeah, basically the same idea. Ah, that's what you meant, Dark Trooper, nice. Those Conquest feats for the next one are horrible. Tomorrow, Monday, and, no, tomorrow's Monday. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm working on my Conquest infographics. Hopefully I get that video either Wednesday or Thursday. Gonna give the whole infographic path on how to get Red Crate to help everyone out. Got an 1853 this round. Will be my straight 6th 5v5 win in a row if my opponent doesn't do better than that. I think they're gonna have a hard time. That's his 6th score. 1853 is very high. They're gonna have a hard time. That's a really impressive score. But, alright, we're about 20 minutes in, so let's go ahead and take a look at the opponent. We won our last round, so pretty happy with that. I'll show you the map. To be honest, they only attacked the top. That's it. They didn't attempt anything else. They just took out my Balin. And then here, nothing. So, I guess they didn't think they could win. Vex is casually sitting on 250k, get 2. Yeah, I gotta spend it. I have a serious hoarding problem in this account. We got Jeremy Abercrombie watching from a plane on the way to Brisbane. Way better than in-flight entertainment. That's sick. That's awesome. I mean, that's so cool. Got someone from Japan, someone in the air watching me with Grand Arena. I appreciate you guys all. That's sick. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Almost lost with an 1851. I'm never too cocky. That's a high score, Dusk. Sometimes you get those uber efficient opponents. You gotta be cautious. But okay, for today, we are facing Dem Eldende from Holocron de Tendrin. Their legacy score is impressive. It's right there at 1 million, so they're a good player. 12.5, a little bit bigger than me. Have all the GLs. Let's see. Starting to get the pirates at relics. Nice. They got the clones at relics now, but not going to come into factor this Grand Arena because it was during the lock. So they're going to have pretty much everything. Datacrons, 2 of the focus. They had Boba Fett's on a Django. I saw earlier, so I took my Saw off of defense. Datacron department, nothing out of the, nothing crazy. They're doing really good with the quantity in the new set, but we can manage. All the good focus Datacrons, all the good stuff. Looks like a tough wall. $18-17 today against the 6GL defense. JMK fell on the SLKR thanks to Cat getting stunned and feared. Didn't take a turn for 2 minutes, and Leia with a strong Datacron failed on a basic JMK squad. That sucks, Steve. That really sucks. I actually tried something different on my other account today. I tried 5s instead of Mace, and it was definitely a little bit dicey, but they definitely autofocus 5, so it made it a little bit easier. We have Mila, Neener, Game of Thrones theme. Very nice. My friends do that all the time. Never seen that happen before. Still, if he can beat 18-17 with only 2 GLs, my opponent deserves the win. Well, it doesn't look very good for your opponent if they can't get through with only 2 GLs, so you might get the win. I'll show you guys my defense. I changed it up a little bit. I replaced my Saw with a really, not so good Qui-Gon team. And I got Kylo, Ahsoka with Ezra, Rey, the really annoying Rey squad. I got my Trey with Lord Vader, my Beck, my Gungans, and my Balin. Oh no, the Connected Investors ad is back. I don't know why that's happening. I really don't know why that's happening. It must be a YouTube thing. I really don't know. But let's see. Okay, we got Lord Vader with 3 of the clones, not all of them. So maybe we could try Bo against that. Clearly Night Sisters here. There's nothing stopping that. Kenobi there. Queen Amidala here. That's the absolute game plan. We got Traya, New Bad Batch, Trench, and then Balin. That seems to be the move. No Lumi Omi, send it back. We don't want it. They need to make that relevant. I don't know what they're doing with it or what they're waiting for, but like they need to fix that or give her a team where it could be used. I don't know what Capital Games is thinking there. Fred's in the chat. Good luck, Vex. Currently in Kyber 2 at 9.3 million galactic power. And I can't wait to be dropped back to Kyber 4 or 5. Well, that's impressive that you're in Kyber 2 at 9.3. You should be proud. That's crazy. Get it, Vex. I'm stuck on solo JML with Hermit Yodacron. Any suggestions without giving up too much? Already lost Sith Eternal, Lord Vader, and Jabba. Against the solo JML? You could probably try maybe Rebel Fighters and get a Terminator train going. You could do like Mon Mothma, Kyle Katarn, Cara Dune, Pow, and then Hoth Rebel Scout, and try to see if you can get enough damage on your Datacron and just run a Terminator train on him. That might be the best option for a solo JML. Totally YouTube, I'll contact them the report. I got you, Steve. Do you think Jedi Mace, Shakasta, Ayla, Depa, Temple Guard have a good spot on defense in High Kyber 1? Or is it just the fact that the team is new and boosted with the Datacron? I think they're boosted with the Datacron. I think you need... If you bring the right Sith team, they're really bad. But, like, if you don't have the right counter, they're tough. So, I think Traya against Mace is an auto win. I don't think there's anything stopping that. Once the Datacron goes away, they're not going to be as hard to deal with. I really don't. I think they're getting boosted by the Datacron. And in Territory War, I haven't even been able to test out anything with them. So it's like, I hate to say it, he's a little disappointing, but like he's not really meant to shine in Grand Arena, so I understand. Vex, I noticed my skill rating is close to your ult, I think. Nice. We could possibly face. Maybe next week. Hey, Boris, thank you. Welcome. He's solo now? Oh, okay. Is this the last round of 5v5 before 3v3? Nope, we got one more week. They are with Saw on defense. Maybe... you could try... Imperial Troopers, maybe? Maybe. Well, we're going to play Risk It for the Biscuit today. Because I just want to prove to you guys that this is going to be possible once the Kron goes away. I know I failed on my main account last match, but we are going to pull it off again. And now I have the modding perfectly on my main. Even though it doesn't affect the last round of the season, I think I have a better modded bow team for the future. So now, hopefully the RNG is better. Did you lift today? Of course, Illusions, of course. Every day. 5 days a week. I try to stay as active as I can. You know, family, health, swoga. Always. Cool. Okay. We're going to do this, guys. I have faith. It's the CX2. Stacking offense. Both the 3 and 6. CX-29. Need to be cautious of that because there's going to be a lot of protection up, a lot of disarm, tons of defense, and tons of critical damage. So, need to be very cautious. The good thing is that Order 66 is not going to spread as often. But if the Whistling Birds get triggered too early, this could go straight to poop. Going max health and protection, some crit damage, some protection. I think the bulk is the most important thing. 5 days is a good split. My little brother does 6 days on day 1. Nice. If I have any recommendations for, like, I love chest and arms. That's my favorite day. I think the biggest things for me that made a difference with my arms was doing a superset between biceps and triceps. That really helped me a lot. If anyone wants to grow their arms, a little bit of advice from Flexitron. You do arms and you do biceps and triceps in the same day as a superset, and they're gonna explode. But that's enough talk on the lifting, I guess. Let's get into the gameplay. We have Methaphor. Hey Vex, you remind me of that dude in Bronx Tale. That's not the first time I've heard that. That is not the first time I've heard that. That's Cologeno. Cologeno for Bronx Tale. I am Italian, guys. But let's get this battle started. Good thing is we have a revive. Ooh, disarm on bow is dicey. Okay, so this should be okay. We should not trigger the bonus turn because we have IG going next. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we get a lot of assists from our Bo-Katan. 1, 2, 3. That's 16 stacks. That should be enough. Now we're going to go here.
No. No.
Okay, I think they're dazed. Remove the buffs. That's great. He's under stealth. Kind of annoying.
No.
Should be down right here. I mean, this is what I mean. I like saving the damage immunity in this form. I think that was my biggest mistake on my main account, is I did not save the damage immunity until this form. I think it's going to be really important here. So now I'm going to put this on OG Bo, because she's the weakest and tends to get, like, totally gunned down. See? They just go for her. So I like that I put it on her. Okay, we're doing okay. This is a high defense Kron, by the way. We're still doing fine. I want to put the defense up on him. And it's gone. We're going to get a cleanse here. Very good timing.
No. No.
No. No.
No.
That's the Banner Stealer move. Okay. Now we gotta stall this out a little. If we can. Couldn't stall it out, but that's okay. Win's a win. That's great value. Flexitron is a W name. Well, you guys inspire me with all the Clutchatrons and Sexatron and all these Trons. I'm just starting to get creative now. Thanks, bro. I use Maul and Boys with Garkron. Nice, that's good. Kalojiro, indeed. Oh, yeah. Just don't get busted in murder and theft rap like he did. I don't think I'm following down that path. I think I'm more of like, you know... What would be in Star Wars? I'm not following the pirates and the Hutts. I'm more of like maybe Kylo Ren. Maybe I'll follow the dark side. We'll see. Way smoother, yes. Eli, looking forward to the Conquest guide. Hope you're doing well, bro. Thank you, Eli. Absolutely. It's coming this week. I hope it helps a lot of players. Big economy change. Might help with those annoying feats with some of the newer teams. Don't need them at 7-star, but we're still going to try to figure out how to do it at the low star, in the low gear. But I wish that was a 75. That could have definitely been a 75 if maybe I shouldn't have used the birds. I probably should have just stalled it out, done a basic, and just make sure I ended the battle with the assist, because that could have been a better banner win. We got Swoga gameplay. Hello, Vex. How you doing, brother? I'm doing great, Swoga. It's always good to see you in here, brother. True damage from bow does not care about defense. That's a fact. Apo doesn't have the CC buff if not all allies are dark side clones, right? Yep. He needs all the clones. Now he's can't leave. That's a 16 Black Lion. Grogu won that fight 1v6, no contest. Grogu's broken. Too easy. Yes, Jabba, way too easy. Kylo ended up dying after kissing Rey and Exegol, lol. An excellent plan, Vex. One would say he became one with the Force. Too easy, Tron? I'm going to start writing all of this down, and I'm going to start changing, like, the sound effects of, like, when anyone, like, donates or subscribes to all these different, like, Trons, and it's probably be pretty funny. Whalatron, Krakatron, Flexatron, Too Easytron. Faced Ranger last round and I won. Now I'm facing someone from Japan Alliance. Great win against Ranger. That's a very long-time player. And Japan Alliance is a very good guild, so best of luck. I've faced many players from that guild. Very tough. Yo, what's up, Nick? That would be fire. I'm glad you like it, Dusk. And we have Kuroniko-chan. Always love to see Kuroniko-chan in chat. Hey, Vex, glad to catch you live this time. I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome. Today I was using my phone for the first couple of battles. Used Queen in the Krennicron versus Ren. It was not until I went into battle and found out no Ben, no Cal on the enemy team. That's crazy. Felt so bad. That's not likely. Every freaking Rey has Ben and, you know, Cal and Ezra now. All of them. It's not easy. Hey Vex, what do you think about Finn not having any training in lightsaber and surviving Kylo? I'd call that plot armor, and I guess he was kind of a stormtrooper, right? I mean, he had no lightsaber training, but I guess he knew how to handle that, like, spinning baton thing, maybe? Maybe that's somewhat experience? I don't know. Datatron? Oh, man. Calvin and Arnold are the dads now. And Kyber, one, my opponent does not have a relic bend. That's insane. 67 views and only 8 likes. Are we blind? Deploy the likes. I don't know if you guys know who Dusk is, but you should listen to him. Hit that like button. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's the typical stuff. Finn was a janitor. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. It was a good win against Ranger. I watched the stream after JC. It was such a good feeling to see the teams doing work on their defense. I get messages like that all the time about my opponents. They're like really fun to see how my defense performs. So at least my opponents are having a good time watching. Finn 100% have plot armor. 100%. But alright. Let's do this. Max health, damage reduction, Barris, lots of defense, health, steal, and protections. Really good Kron for Rey, actually. This is the go-to for this. Support Kron makes this all possible. It's by far the most fun thing about the set, in my opinion. It's not crazy. It's broken, but it's not uber broken like the Kylo Ren Kron. Does not matter, I guess. Okay. What's her turn meter looking like? I gotta be careful there. I can't afford to kill her. It's better. Okay, this is the move. He should go down. Don't heal. Don't kill her. What are you doing? Okay. I can do it. She's at above 50% turn meter. You seriously dodging? Who are you gonna give it to? Who's gonna get it? Not the end of the world. This one's going a little bit longer than normal. I'm afraid of Ben one-shotting someone. Oh boy. Not as easy. This one's taking a little bit longer. I don't know if we can get her banners back. Let's try some banner recovery. I'm just trying to stall. That's a lucky dodge, actually. Because now I could try to get some banners with her. Look at that. We got lucky. Alright, we turned it back to a 65. That is a great way to win Grand Arenas. Got a lucky dodge. Janitor is crazy. Yeah. 41% health steal is good with Rey. It actually really is. Because if she's low and she ults, she'll be back to full. Bro watched some janitor movies. What were they thinking? My gas team destroyed his Sith Eternal and Jedi Master Windu killed his JML. That is insane. That's insane value, Swoga gameplay. How did Queen do so much damage? It's because of Echo's unique. It's insane. Finn, the janitor, and Rick, the door technician. And don't forget the... What's the character's name in Jedi Survivor? The scout trooper with the... Was he the cleaning guy? You guys remember that in the Jedi Survivor game? There's a secret mission where you face a boss that's a scout trooper. And he's one tap. I don't remember his name. It's hilarious. Power of the support con. We have JMG. Is there anything that will stop Great Mothers against the Ahsoka Ezra if I have my Great Mothers and Morgan faster than their Ezra? I plan to doom Hera first and bless Spirit. I also have an accuracy arrow on my Spirit. So, JMG, as long as you outspeed Ezra, you're fine. The only problem is that if they have a Datacron on the level 3 that gives them turn meter in the beginning, you cannot outspeed Ezra, you're going to lose. So there's 2 of them that's going to prevent it right now. Hera's Focus Datacron and Chief Nebbit's level 3. You got to keep caution of that. Let's see. Something in her AoE skill deals like health harmful effect. Yeah. Block that ass so it shouldn't appear any longer. Good job, Steve. Hi, Cole. Hey, Vex. How's the battle going? It's going really well. Really, really well. Sanjita became a dad recently as well. Maybe must be something in the water. God bless them all. I mean, yeah, you're right. I forgot Sanjita became a dad. Very happy for all of them. Thanks to the new update, I can use Great Mother Cheap Relic Team now. Nice. That's a good point. Toxic Avenger was a janitor. Oh my god. Yeah, it's something in Echo's unique. Finn got the wax off, wax on, wax off training. Oh my god. Rick the door technician, is that what it was? Because I know there's Star Killer Base Matt. I guess it's Rick. Rick the door technician. Okay, I got confused. That's the guy. Musty Empress, what's going on? Welcome. Master Mace Windu seems to be decent on offense, beating Great Mothers and New Bad Batch. That's good value, I guess, for him, because he's not really a Grand Arena team. And the next set of Datacrons, light side 25 for everyone. Yeah, it's going to shut down. Great Mothers might have to be defense because you're not beating Ahsoka. But she'll still beat other teams, so it's not like she's completely useless. We got JCOC. I really think Rolo level 3 is so broken with a bunch of light side teams from Jedi to Rebel. Yeah, that's probably the best level 3 of the set by far. The only reason that I ranked the Vader one at number 1, because I think it's the most... Number 1, I think it has the most potential to be scary and abused. It's actually the most fun, focused Datacron of them all. But in terms of the stats, the Wampa one is really good in terms of stats. But I don't think his Datacron's going to be anything crazy in Kyber 1. I don't. But the Vader one sounds fun. So that's why I'm going for it first. I think it has a lot of potential. Do I have a cheaper one? Kind of want a cheaper one. I guess it's got to be this. This has defense. I'd rather save this for something else. I like this. Fun is always the way to go. I agree. Okay, we're going to do some Great Mothers here. Nothing stopping this. I mean, it's a really good cron, but I guarantee you it doesn't change anything. Max health protection, that's great. High defense, health steal. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. But there's nothing stopping this. Stacking offense, protection offense, critical damage defense, and health steal. Just gotta go fast. Just gotta get to the point where I throw it on auto. We're gonna go for the frenzy play. Close. Alright, they're gonna take some turns. That's not the end of the world. Good thing we got a stun there. Can't afford to do that. Gotta get moving a little bit. We're at the 1 minute mark already in. Okay. Let them do their thing. My opponent likes to use Great Mothers versus Ahsoka, but never faced one with Ezra. His Great Mothers are 302 and Morgan 298. My slowest Ezra is 338. You'll still outspeed him still. So he can't get it done. Miscounted. My opponent used 7 GLs in defense. Still should have one shot at the board, but 1817 is going to be tough for 2 GLs to beat. I agree. I agree. That's crazy. Wait, we won already? I wasn't even looking. That's insane. I wasn't even looking. Time to get back to work. Catch you later, Vex. Well, good gameplay. Always a pleasure. Thank you. I see you didn't have Omicron on those troopers because it's only good for Imperial Remnant lead. Yeah, I don't. I have to be very, very conservative of the Omicrons in this account because I just can't afford... I can't afford to spend them all. It's very tough. Alright, now, the giant elephant in the room. Definitely not Inquisitors. What am I doing? Always the scariest battle. I'm going to try 5s this time. I'm going to do it. Inquisitor going to be crazy tanky this season with Ninth Sister. Even super comp with Rey and Reva is amazing. Left Ninth Sister for Seer. Yeah, I'm telling you, you're going to see some crazy combos with Rey. I promise you. It's going to be insanity with Rey. Her damage is going to skyrocket. Death Trooper for 100k bite? That's pretty bonkers. I don't even have him modded that well. Pro 1 while looking away. That's when you know you've made it in the game, when you don't have to look at the screen. We love how expensive Ahsoka is losing to a Cantina farm. Yeah, I mean, we beat a Jabba last stream too with Rape Mothers. I mean, they're just an absolutely absurd team. Okay, let's see how you're modded. Speed. Critical damage. Alright, the offense is not as high, but that doesn't mean it's okay. You know, not dangerous. That's what we're doing. The Rey nuke is back in the menus, boys. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Vex Ahsoka with Ezra, but no Omis. Any off-meta counters not involving Great Mothers or Queen Amidala you could see working? Ahsoka with Ezra, but no Omis. Any off-meta counters? Resistance. But you have to have the Omicron on Zori. I don't think you need it, but you have to have them well modded. Resistance can definitely pull it off. I've seen multiple videos, and Livid, who's in my Discord, who's a genius, really good at that stuff, uses it all the time. So Zori would be the answer. I think you sub Windu instead of Padme? Really? Is that what you do? Alright. I trust you guys. Alright, let's do it. Scariest battle of the Grand Arena. Making sure everything is right. They should target 5s. It's a buff community. Okay, that's kind of lucky. They're just targeting 5s. That's pretty nice. Tenacity down. That's not full ult yet? That's not full ult yet. Oh, we win. I think. Is Kylo... Okay. Whew. So insane. Good call on Mace, I guess. I'd rather just get rid of him. I don't want to get any crazy bonus turn. Stun? That's good stuff. Mace is good. Don't really need to do that. Make sure we get the banners back here. He's probably not going to get it back. Foresight is good. That should be it. It's going to be a 64. 65. That's awesome. That's amazing. I have seen Mace beat Leia, but seems kind of 60-40 counter. I'd love to try that out. I just haven't seen a Leia on defense this season. So happy with Plo versus with JMK. Have gone 3 for 3 against all variants of SOKR. Nice. Yeah, Athro, I gotcha. He is not ruining the GAC, you're right. 507 is pretty good, I think. Okay. I've been seeing a lot of great GG staps lately. A lot. Very similar boards like every round in the back. I'm on my final 6 months of gameplay. Could be shortened if Hondo GL is a disappointment. The game is turning cogwheels for fun, but I get to a point where cogs are gigantic and zero fun. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. We have to see what this big update's going to be with these Lightspeed tokens and the relic thing. We got to find out what's next. SLKR loves fives. A huge crush on him. Like, absurdly weird crush. The only way to beat that crap is a high defense Kenobi. I think you need the protection level 3. It's very helpful, to be honest with you. Alright, let's think. Hey, we got Blakeku. Happy Sunday, Vex. How we doing? We are doing great. Great to see you in here, Blakeku. Always a pleasure, my friend. It's good to see you in chat. Leia on defense with Sign of Django's Kron seems silly. I kind of agree. GG Stap is a great banner sniper. Absolutely. Undead. I wonder why Grievous is on defense a lot. He could definitely hit pretty hard. Yeah, Leia cannot be on defense this season when the Grievous, Kron, and Stap roll them. True. People sometimes underestimate GG, and with Riposte, Wampa pretty easily loses. Yeah, you cannot. Can't do it. Wampa focused Datacron will absolutely walk all over that. I agree with you. Just want to take a look-see at what I have. I'm trying to think of banners at the moment. Trying to think of banners. So... I guess we'll start with this. This is pretty straightforward. This seems to be my go-to for them this season. Do I have a high protection Kron? I need to save that. Not really. See, LOL, Gas, or Treya? Maybe. Just watched your guide, and the Great Mother counter on Ahsoka Ezra worked perfectly for 65. Their Ezra was 369. My Great Mothers were 379, and Morgan 378. The Ezra resisted the stun from my spirit, but I still won. Very nice. That makes me happy that the counter's working. I have the best Grievous Kron with all the good level 369, 75% health, and 50% critical damage, 0 holds. I mean, that's a really good Kron, but it's like so hard to get holds nowadays. Just got back from the Angels game, made it in time for the GAC stream. That makes me hyped. I hope you had a great time at the Angels game. I have a bachelor party coming at the end of August, and I'm going to a Boston Red Sox game. That's the first time I've ever been to a Boston game. Honda Omi could be a problem for JML. Resist. Mercs get way too much turn meter. Oh yeah, I am not doing it on Balin. Absolutely not. So you keep the Datacron for Bane. That's probably a good... That's a great Kron for Bane, now that you mention it. You can try Gidme against Treya. Always fun off-counter practice. I don't know if I have the team modded up that way. I gotta check. And also, I think their modding could end it. I gotta say. Does the new Bad Batch really suck on defense because of a GL? You know, if the map was bigger, I think they'd be even more crazy, but the map is small, so that's the problem. It's pretty good. JML's gonna walk all over it. It's just, nothing's gonna stop it. Oh, we got a stun. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. I guess you one shot. Yeah. It's just not. This is a hard counter. I mean, they can't get crit. We hit right under protection with Cal. This is just like totally easy. But it's a GL versus non-GL team, so you can't really brag about it. But that's typically my go-to for them this season. Jawa Kron beats GG. I'm glad I got it. That's insane. That's I guess okay value, right? Reva still work good on 3 Omicron Balin. Plus, what's a good Saul counter without Boba Fett, Sign of Django? I've never had really good luck against Balin with Inquisitors for some reason, especially with Kira in the lineup and an Omicron Hondo. I always seem to lose. I don't know why. Don't have staff, so I use BB-8 with GG. Seems to snipe banner as well. Doesn't hold unless opponent tries Wampa. Yeah, I mean, I've failed against it with Imperial Remnant. It's not always right on or consistent. Yeah, Blake Q. I'm looking forward to going on a bachelor party with my friends, so that's the best thing. Thanks to the Angels today. We here in Houston appreciate you. Nice. Gas works on Bad Batch. That's the cheapest counter probably, but I just don't like the banners. Is the game at Fenway Park? It is. Like Hans Landa would say, can we hear some La Musica? Margarite. I freaking love that movie, by the way. Inglorious is a great movie. Alright, so probably do Sith Eternal there. Trey is the next toughest team. This is the next toughest team. I have to figure out what I want to use Bane for. If I want to combine Bane with Sith Eternal. I'm pretty sure Bane can take this out. There's no evasion level 6 to deal with. So I think I want to use Bane here. I think. And we're going to go this one. Bad banners with gas versus clones. Yeah, it's just not good banners. That's the problem. I really think that the next lifter unit or next conquest character or next whatever, we need to get a character to boost gas up. And I'm sorry, I know gas is a good team, but he could really use a new 501st character. Really could. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I would love for gas to make some sort of resurgence into the S tier. Like, he's good, but he needs something. My Gear 10 Bane beat Malgus today. That's crazy. Leia walks over Balin? I'm sure. Alright, we're going to do some Bane. I think this is good value here. Would love for, you know, this guy to live, but it's probably not going to happen. And the reason I'm using Sith Empire Trooper is because of Hondo putting someone under captive, but let's see if it even matters. I guess it doesn't matter. He's going down, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's a breeze. That's a breeze. Good banners, good value. 501st kicks, please. 501st lifter when. I'm telling you, we could definitely definitely go for it. I think 501st could use a lifter or a new character to boost that team. Every other team has gotten like a little thing. Gorlami. Dominic De Coco. Guess needs an Omicron or 3. He needs something. Give him some protection recovery or something. No way. No way. I have PTSD. I want to make sure this is legit. If this is legit, Juan Balestrini, thank you so much. I just want to make a note. I'm extremely thankful for the gifted membership, but I am scarred. There was one... I'll explain in a second, but that is very generous. Thank you so much to Juan Balestrini. I'm gonna wait a second. I want to read the chat. Give JMK the Lord Vader treatment. Make the 212 boys in orange for JMK. That'd be sick. Imagine to give Cat the 501st tag. Would be nice if CG would keep the promise of Conquest units not being tied to eras. That'd be cool. Scam alert. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little concerned. Should I risk Bane Malik with a Darkseid Ray Monitor for protection? You might be okay, Chris Young. You gotta make sure you have a lot of damage. Juan Balestrini, nice channel of Swoga. Thank you so much, Juan. I just gotta be cautious, guys. I gotta make sure. Just give me 1 sec. Hope it's real. Loved your vids for a while and glad I made it onto the stream. Thank you so much, Stitch. And, don't get your hopes up, Vex. Yeah, I can't. El Poppy, what's up, brother? What's up, Vex? One more day of vacation. How's the GAC? It's going really good today. Really good. We just got gifted 50 memberships, and if this is legit, this is extremely, extremely generous, but this has happened to me in the past where we had a rogue donator that was like just donating not what was actually being donated. So but if this is legit, Juan, I really appreciate your very kind donation, sorry. I mean, 50 gifted members is really, really generous. Okay, sorry guys, I'm just sending a message. If it's too good to be true, probably is, but I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I gotcha. Vex Trauma List #1. Yeah, I remember this from a couple weeks ago. And a bunch of other streamers got hit with it too, so just gotta be smart. I gotta be cautious with that. We're gonna get back to the gameplay in a sec. Alright, let me see. Bro literally can't just come by and said Juan. I don't know, guys. I smell scam. Thanks for the gifted. What's up, Ninja Boy? Yeah, I'm trying to do a little bit of digging right now to find out. We're gonna get back to the gameplay in 1 second. Just trying to find out some stuff quick. If legit, Juan, thank you very much. If not, I'm a little concerned. You certainly deserve 50 gifted Vax, whether or not it's a scam or not. I appreciate that. Friend of him said on Beaver stream that he was unalived. Ah, interesting. I got hit with the scam a couple of months ago, or like last month, so I just gotta make sure, guys. I mean, that's a very generous donation. Extremely, extremely generous. We're gonna wait for it to finish. Let me see. 1 second. We're getting back to the gameplay in just a minute. All right, let's get back to some let's get back to some gameplay. We're not gonna let it affect us. We're probably gonna do Leia here. I think. If his friend actually, I don't know. I really don't know. 50 gifted members is a lot of members. That's a lot of members. Yeah, no. He is no longer among us. That's crazy. This is freaking crazy. I have no idea what to say. Yeah, that's a lot of members. It's 50. But those memberships in Hyperdrive. Yes, they are. Okay. Back to the gameplay. Sorry for that delay. I'm just, like I said, this has happened to me in the past, and I just want to be smart. Extremely, extremely generous if, you know, legit. Again, Juan, if this is a legit donation, really, really thankful. Okay, let's do some Treya here. The no revive is a little concerning if we do go down. Has it dinged 50 times yet? I'm not sure. Let me see where we are at. Alright, it's gonna be a couple more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 13 more. 13 more dings. I don't know if you guys want to wait for the dings to stop. Hold on. What exactly are memberships? Never have understood exactly what that is. It's just another way for you guys to support me on a financial basis, and you get perks along with it. So I have 3 different memberships. The first one is a very basic, you know, $5 a month where I include you on my YouTube video and you guys get monthly roster reviews. Number 10 is I help you do some testing. You can hop on me with on a monthly podcast and chat with me. And the 25 one is you hop on the podcast and you get GAC coaching whenever you want. So it's just another way to support me on YouTube, and you get a bunch of perks along with it. Let's see, we're at Salt Monkey Gaming. We have Nathan, and then we got a couple more. We got Dark Stanley. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. And then we're going to do the battle. Let me see. Don't gotta worry about Nihilus insta-kill from Trey only because Leia stops cooldown manipulation. You're right. You're right. Is he here? I don't know. I do not know. Okay. The attacks out of turn will strip Banner, so maybe try to save Volt. Yes, for the end. Can't you check his channel and from where he is? I don't know if I can check from where he is. Don't use Drogon's second special abilities so he won't assist and lose banners. Deal. That's a different noise. We have SeaTac MacNob. Thank you so much for joining the Knights of Vex, my friend. I appreciate the subscription. Okay. I think we're good. Juan, if that's legit, thank you very much for supporting me, and welcome to all the Knights of Vex that just became channel members. You guys are entitled to reviews for the next month, so very cool. I got Felipe's account. Juan is not him. I could show you if you want. I mean, I don't know him, but he's not Felipe. Okay, I mean, we have to see if it's another account, so I don't know. I don't know. But let's get back to some Grand Arena. We're here for some fun. Like Dusk said in the chat, we're immune. Both sides are immune to cooldown manipulation, so I don't have to worry about Nihilus. I'm thinking maybe Treya. Oh, they have... That's Talon. That's a dumb move by me. See, like, that's a silly move by me. Gotta be careful with the out of turn attacks. Okay. Guess we'll go Leia. Okay. We're gonna attack out of turn, but it's fine. It's gonna be a 64. Because I don't want to... Yeah, if I did anything else, I think it would have been a lesser banner win because of the out-of-turn attacks. Okay. I found his channel. He has a few vids, but only a couple views. Looks sketchy, but either way, please be careful. Just wait before spending anything, just in case there is a chargeback/fake. I will. Thank you. I hope it's real, though. I hope so, too. Well, Vex, it's getting late here on the East Coast. Time to put the kids to bed. Have good luck in the rest of the battles. Great port. Always appreciate you stopping by. You're an awesome, awesome supporter of the channel, and you always are in here, so I do appreciate the support. Okay. Trench. I guess Gas and Stap are the next... Well, these are the scarier ones, so... Let me think. I wonder... I have them. I might as well try it, right? I don't have Baze, but this could be pretty fun. This should work. He's got a lot of max health. Unless they have the damage immunity 6, which they don't. This is a Very good Datacron. Very good. But that extra health is actually going to hurt them. So we're going to try some Saw here. I think this will be fun. We got the max health, the damage one, the most important one, and then the stats are okay. So let's give it a shot. I don't want him to get triggered. I actually don't like that. Can Saw take a turn? That's what I'm talking about. That's insane. C versus gas? Most likely. Yes. What's up, Smedge? Yeah, Juan did give 50 memberships. We're hoping that it's legit. It's very generous. Have you used any of the battles that you tested with on your last vid? Not yet. Not yet. I want to. See ya, GG. That was quick. That's a good use for Saw. Saw magic. I remember when the Kron first came out, I was so tilted from it because we didn't know what to use. It's so busted. So we got 3 teams. More than likely going to do Sith Eternal here. Unless there's something else that I'm feeling. I think the solo is risky with the armor pen. Disregard the solo. Maybe there's something else I could do. I don't know if I have Watt. There is no Watt. Anime Lover says smegma. That's disgusting. With the SpongeBob face. Let me think. Let me think. I'm feeling a little spicy. Feeling a little spicy. So, I don't feel comfortable with Sith Eternal solo with that armor pen. So, I might do Vegito. Might try this. It's good defense. Hey man, think this is my first live stream I catch. Nice. Always happy to have you in here. All my viewers, anyone that hangs out with me live, watches my videos, you know, all of you guys, all greatly appreciated. Makes me very happy. He's getting spicy? I'm getting spicy? What is that emoji? Is that a tongue? Oh boy. Alright. Let's do some Vegito. This should be fun. Sith Eternal without Watt is a little risky against that much armor pen. The only thing is here, I gotta be a little cautious of the banners, so we might have to rely on Star Killer. Good thing is we have critical hit immunity. Alright, Capital Games, fix your game. Don't make me include the Arnold music. I thought I timed that up in a perfect way, I just didn't. Alright. Shouldn't be the worst banners. It's gonna be a 64. 63? That's fine. I'll take that. 169.69. Yeah, that wasn't on purpose. Or maybe it was. I watched one of your videos. I even thought about liking. You know, it's pretty easy to double tap that like button. Never gonna not, you know, advocate for hitting the like button. Starkiller Omi doesn't activate in 5v5 Vegito team, does it? It does not. That is maybe Arnold's best song. It's pretty good. I think It's Great to Be in the Empire is pretty good. Not gonna lie. That one's pretty catchy. Okay, so what we're going to do is... I'm not gonna play around with Inquisitors. Let me see. Probably Maul, he hurt himself. Ah, true. Greg R, what's going on? Hey, Vex, hope you're having a good night. I'm having a great night. I hope you're having a great night. Can you make a video on how to balance attack and defense in GAC? I always tend to do one too much and suffer because of it. I could definitely look into doing something like that. Kind of like how my mentality is for the attack and defense phase. Absolutely. So what's the idea of Starkiller with Seer? Does Seer's leadership outweigh Starkiller's passive? Starkiller is really good at removing buffs on his AoE, which is super helpful in most matchups. And he does a lot of damage. He's got great utility with his heal immunity. So he does really well with that. In 3v3, it's better. I'll like, maybe, possibly, perchance. Oh my god. Co-produced by LeBrock. They make great music. Yeah, I gotta say, Arnold's music does kind of slap. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty entertaining. I like 5 and a 7 and a 7 and a 5. Oh my god, Centurion. Alright. Let's go for... I don't know which one I'm feeling. This one has more health. Sure, I like the buffs on the special. Let's do it. Some good old Sith Empire. He should go by. It might have been a waste. That's okay. It's getting a little hot in here. AC's going on. All this talk about 69 is getting hot in here. Did they have a tank revive? What? I didn't even look at the cron. That's my bad. Quick question. In Alea versus JMK Ezra, which is the target order? Ezra with the insta-kill like in Reyes? I would think so, Jay. I would think you try to one-shot Ezra. Absolutely. We have Ghost. Dang, Quan. Even I got a sub. I wasn't even here, lol. Thanks. We're hoping it's legit, Ghost. We're hoping it's legit. We don't know. Interesting. Thanks for the insights. Just unlocked Sir Malicos, and I've been trying to understand the use for case for Starkiller. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And 5v5 at least. I'm able to gear Quadme or Malicos team next, but I'm having trouble deciding. Well, I'll tell you this. If you go for Queen, you're going to get access to the Assault Battle, and you're going to get more resources out of them. So that might be more worth it. But my heart loves Malicos because he's so fun. So it's honestly a very hard decision. But if you're looking in terms of, like, resource management and the better long-term use, probably Quadme, whatever. Just because you get that Assault Battle, and if you get them to, like, high relics, that's pretty good resource material. Alright, the best banner win here is clearly Jabba. I do not trust Sith Eternal Solo. that crazy? We're not even using all our GLs today. Let's go with the little piggy. This could be interesting. Less damage from extortion, right? Do I have a better defense, Kron? I'd rather get the damage. I think the critical damage is nice. So, okay. Max health damage, Separatist buffs, Dooku 9, good armor pen, critical chance. We're going with Jabba and the Fenneckron because we don't have the team geared up. Let's see. Okay, definitely buff immunity on the tank. This can't be countered, right? Never mind. He should not be assisting. That's the bug. Because we have the blue thing. He should go down here. Okay. How are they... Wait, is it because I don't have Chrysanthemum? What? Why are they assisting? And that's the high banner win. Interesting. Thanks for the insight. Just unlocked Seer Malicos and have been trying to understand the use case for... Oh, wait. I read that. Sorry. Sorry. We have Rated Relentless. On the topic, is Drogon worth taking the Relic 9 to make him more likely to insta-kill? I guess it wouldn't hurt. If you have the extra resources and you're really worried about getting the one-shot, go for it, but we gotta see. He didn't even talk back. Felipe loved the attention, so not him. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll let everyone know next stream. I'll let other streamers know just in case. That settles it then. Padme then. Yeah, just because of the resources. The assault battle is so good. Trench should get a lifter. Trench is not bad in TW, but he could definitely use a lifter. Oh no. How much you want to bet this is triple meta? Alright, not quite. This is fine, though. Trench was the lifter. We should get General Kalani as the lifter for Trench, or Separatist droids, maybe. But I guess Stapp was the new character, I guess. I don't know. Who was Trench lifting? Sure wasn't these weights. Bam. Not bad, Empire lifts back. I always think of you when it comes to the gym progress. I went the other day, 40s in each hand. Curling 40s in each hand. That's pretty good for me. How much money do you get from Turkish sub? I have no idea. I really have no idea. I'm ready to get slapped around next week's GAC. I just hit Kyber 2 and just hit 10 million. I feel a little out of place. I don't know if you guys have been watching my videos. I've been getting slapped around a little bit. I could use a win on my main account. Kalani would be dope. I agree. Alright. Let's go ahead and put this amazing team in, which is, I think, the best early game team in the game. Can't go wrong with this team. You really cannot. Alright, everything's correct. Endurance, this is the best banner fleet for it. The last time I did this, it wasn't the best banners. I think I got a little bit unlucky. But for the most part, this is the best way to get the banners. Let's go, brother. Oh, yeah. Always think of you. It's rough getting a character that does special damage to 100% critical chance. True. True. This is very true. Alright, let's take a look-see. Okay, I always forget for a second. I always do this. I just got a notification. Hey, Nooch with the raid. Thank you so much, Nooch, for the raid, and welcome anyone from Nooch's stream. Welcome, welcome. All right, that's actually a problem. That's because I don't have a high enough relic 5s. Oh, I messed that up bad. Oh, I don't have... I just messed that up horribly. This one's not looking good now. I have to figure this out. Really appreciate the raid and welcome everyone. I messed up this fleet battle. I have to figure out how I want to do this. I need a big hit here. Get a kill. No kill. We need Mace to... Oh, this isn't good. That's really, really bad. Fives went down because he's not at Relic 8 or Relic 9. Oh, no good. We'll have to clean this up. At least we got one kill. Not enough turn meter. Yeah, there's no way. Damn! Oh, we messed this up. I hope they end with the swarm. That reminds me, I'm bumping up my 5s to Relic 8 on this account. Alright, that's actually pretty good for the circumstances. We're going to submit it. But before I forget, because I always forget on this account I don't have the 5s at Relic 8. It doesn't even have 5.mods. That's why. In order for 5s to survive the beginning, you need him at obviously 6.mods. And Relic 8 helps. These mods aren't even that good. I guess this one. Okay. That's fine. And I think I have enough resources. I do. This one always, always helps. Okay. I'll know for next time. We got Caleb. We got Deseix. I hope I'm saying that correctly. We got Pop. We got Leviathan, Michael, and Pop again. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that was a little bit, little problematic. Should be able to use first order. Should is the keyword. Very unfortunate. They don't have Mass Swarm up anymore, but like always with Xanadu Blood and Razor Crest starting, it's always dicey. But I should have not done basic with Marauder. I should have went for the heal, just in case. It's my fault. But alright, let's try this. Okay. Houndstooth. Didn't work out. I was trying to get a stun. Stun. Okay. Okay, Houndstooth gone. Is it Boba? Nope. Hey, Wizard53, thank you so much for joining the Knights of Vex. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. That's good. That's not good. Ideally, we want the better banner win. Alright, that's good. Unfortunately, that's Foresight. Stun? Okay. At least it was a solid cleanup. Hopefully it doesn't cost us in the end, but these types of matchups it very well can. So 47. And you know what? You know what's funny? That was a low relic fleet. Like, I feel like we should not have lost our 5s there. I don't know why that happened. Annihilate, what's going on? Annihilate says, Relic 7 is good enough for me, even against a high relic punishing one Razor Crest. But yeah, full 6-stop mods are needed. Yeah, I completely neglected my 5s, so I'm always thinking I'm on my free-to-play or my main account, and I can't believe I neglected my 5s. My fault. Relic 8 5s, excellent, yes. No regrets on the 5s, because he's really good. Can actually make a gas counter really hard for Sith Eternal at Relic 9. It makes him very tanky. Sometimes the other clones can like nuke him down very easily. So there's no regrets there. We're gonna have to do a Profundity Mirror match. And I've been on the bad end of that. I don't think I have the bomber. Yep, no bomber. Which is better against defense, offense, or armor pen? I would say armor pen. First Order, oh yeah, First Order is one of the best offensive fleets to manipulate because they're so good at like just stunning and turn meter control. They're really good, and they used to beat Executor back in the day very well. How fast is my 5s? On my ship or my regular 5s? I don't think my regular 5s is that fast. They should put Wat Tambor in the Fleet Arena store? That's interesting, Michael. They should make it easier for people to get him. Because right now, he's very tough to get. Especially if you're using Rise of the Empire. Because not a lot of players want to do the Geonosis TB just to get Wat. They want to get the better rewards from the Rise of the Empire. Alright, not looking too great. Not looking too great. That's fine, but we might lose Y-Wing. It's a little dicey. We're definitely gonna lose him. Yep. So close. Okay. They clearly have the speed advantage. That's good. Oh, give me a break. Okay. Okay, Ghost. Don't kill. Okay. Have to do the wiggle. It's never easy. not getting any assist. This is so insane. I can't. How are they able to do what they're doing? Can I get some assist? This is so difficult. Don't want this to be a solo. How brutal was that? That is horrible. And that's what you get for putting Bomber on defense. And just having horrible RNG. What relic is Watt best at, and with what team does sync with best? So the good thing about Watt is that he doesn't need to be at high relics. He's obviously required for Kenobi at a certain relic level, but that doesn't mean that he's unusable until then. He's usable at gear 7. He's really good with Sith Eternal, really good with Darth Maul, really good with Grievous. Number of different teams. Assist gods hate you. 100%. Got none that battle. Ships have been the whole downfall of this Grand Arena. But this happens. This happens in Grand Arenas where everything goes well and then ships can just be your dying, this could be the end. I'm tempted to move my fastest mods from Cat to Ezra. Thoughts? I did it, Stitch, to be honest with you. I did it. I don't want my Ahsoka team to be beaten by Great Mothers, so I'd rather have the faster Ezra. That lineup is such a pain. I agree. It stripped all the banners. But now we're forced to do some Radis against Malevolent, so hopefully this is pretty straightforward. We love Watt. He's so plug and play as long as he has the Zeta. He's extremely plug and play. Probably the most plug and play character in the game. Good dodge. Not a good dodge. We're definitely gonna lose, yeah, there's no stopping that. Hopefully this is a one-shot. One. There's always one. Yeah, they're gonna get Terminator. I can't stop that. Alright, well, we lost one ship, right? 70 is not the end of the world. So, the Grand Arena was going very well until ships, so we scored an 18-12. We gave our opponent an opportunity to win. They have not attacked yet. They got to get through a tough defense. Obviously, not the craziest walls. This hopefully can cause some issues. We'll find out. But I'm not going to show anything on the back yet, just in case, just to protect and stuff like that. Currently no Ahsoka, but Ezra's caused quite a few headaches with Red, plus 350% defense Kron helps too. Just took Ezra from Relic 7 to Relic 9. I think that's a great idea and a great move. Relic 9 Ezra, I have no regrets. It's one of the best characters in the game. And yeah, I'm having horrible RNG today, unfortunately. It happens. It happens. There's always going to be Grand Arenas where you get really bad ship RNG, but you just have to... fight it. Alright, we'll collect these later. Okay, 1812. We're going to quickly head over to the free-to-play account and see how we can do there. But yeah, I thought we played pretty well. Otherwise, I had fun. We were pretty clean. And that's what you get when you go a little bit harder on defense. I have, obviously, 2 of my meta fleets on defense, so it can be a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's head back into game. Is it possible to obtain a turn against the Phoenix team? Not in Conquest. Definitely not in Conquest. Okay. First in fleet. Very cool. Oh, my opponent attacked already. Nice. Let me just make sure I'm closing in on Lord Vader. I'm still a little bit away, but I feel way more close than I have before. I'm working on my Bad Batch last for a reason. I want to make a video showcasing how these guys can still perform at low gear and still get the first against full 7-star, 6-star executors. So I'm working on Embo first because if I can get Embo up and running, I can actually unlock Chewie. So let's see. Nice. So now I can attach this gear piece, and now over here I'm just missing this. So we'll go here. I used all my energy there, so taking my time there. I'm gonna get a little bit more of the material that I need. I'm gonna go here. Cool. Always feels the worst to have ships go south after a good game. Always happens, Leviathan. Always. How long have you had your free-to-play account? I started in December of 2024. So, hopefully get my GL before my first year. I'm hoping I can get Lord Vader unlocked in September. It's all about gear and relics. I'm doing the Order 66 raid, but getting this is very challenging at the moment because it just takes a lot of time. And I don't really want to waste this gear yet. I probably could go like... Let me see. I could probably afford that. I already got gas to Relic 8. So he's my first Relic 8. It took a while, but gas is done. And I kind of should make a video about why I went the path that I did. I went with Darth Revan second after, I think... I went for Darth Revan early, but the reason why I went for him is so I can get the Ebon Hawk as a ship, because the Ebon Hawk is really good as a counter. Is this a Lord Vader Rush account? It is. Lord Vader Rush, yep. I want to show that you guys... I want to prove that Lord Vader Rush is still good, even though it's expensive. Because once you're going for Lord Vader, you're slowly building an endurance fleet. Which I can compete with all of these hyperdrive bundles, these whales. Like this guy has a 7-star executor on a December account. There's so many executors, and I'm able to compete against all of them because of my endurance fleet. On this account, I have a Relic 5s with all 6-dot mods, and I can win every single match. The triple attacker is a little bit more like, RNG, but I still perform very, very well on this account. And I just got Negotiator as well, so that gives me a secondary Galactic Republic fleet, which I'm waiting to get this material up and running. Just takes time. But let's go check out the Grand Arena. Have you guys tried bringing a non-7-star character to Relic 5? I tried it and have an error message. It's going to get fixed this week, I think. Smedge. It's going to get fixed. We're 2-0 on the free-to-play. That's great stuff. Well, I'll show you the last round. They got stuck on ships. That's what won us the Grand Arena. Our opponent for today is Oberon Khalid from Grey Sith 9. Has Kylo. That's already a red flag. So, if Kylo's on defense, there's nothing I can do. But we'll have to find out. It's a very, pretty good roster. It already has a GL. Has some good characters, but maybe he gets stuck on my gas. Maybe there's nothing here that can beat my General Skywalker, so that's the catch. Let's see. Oops. Okay. So he protected the top. Let's see how they did. 2-shot minute team. stuck on Marauder. We have a great path. I don't know if they can beat my gas. They can't beat my gas. So, my gas is like a mini GL. Because they have Kylo, and their Kylo is probably the only thing that can take care of my gas. So, we are going to avoid this guy. There is absolutely nothing we can do. It's not happening. I just need to get to the back. This is going to be Vader. Underman. I'm not going to do a solo. I'm not going to risk it, but I do definitely want to get the banners. I don't think there's anything here that I can use to beat Kylo. But we're definitely going to try this. SOK or no ult if it matters. I wish. Maybe Gas could beat it on offense, but I'm happy I put him on defense. What's up, Nate Dogg? Welcome. Strange SOK lineup too. I gotta double check it, but... Wait, do they have Hux? Is there Hux up there? There is Hux, yeah. We're not gonna do it. We definitely can't beat it. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. And I think as long as we clear these 2 zones, we should win. It's always never land the dots on that guy. I don't know why. Always the Brute Alpha is always the most annoying. Even at Gear 12. And the tenacity that they have is just ridiculous. Alright, 76 is not the end of the world. No Mara on that account for Mara Jade Palp Duo? Not yet. Not yet. I would like to get Mara Jade. Okay, we are ahead. That alone should win it for us. What are your Vader mods? I can't seem to be Geos with Vader. What's up, Daniel? You're gonna need the Merciless Massacre Zeta, and my mods on my Vader are... I have critical damage and critical chance on this account. My fastest set. I have 146 speed. It's pretty fast, honestly. And I'm running a offense on the cross. Critical damage here. I got really good mods for him on this account. Very good. Let's check out the back. Got a Mandalorian BAM-led team. Interesting. We're bringing out the big boys. Where's my Snips? Okay, Snips. And 3PO, I think. I think speed must be the problem then. Yeah, I have a very fast Vader. It might be speed. Alright, let me see. A lot of it is RNG where they ability block him. Yeah, it happens. It happens. But let's try this team. I don't know if this is gonna work. Whistling Birds could end our day. Alright, I can afford to do this right now. I can afford to do that as well. He should go down. Very good. You're the most threatening. You really want my lowest health character, huh? Okay. That's it. 63. Guys, we could punch up. We can beat these accounts. That might be a 3-0 for the week on us against the account that had a GL. And it's honestly, it's not because of Gas. Gas is a great addition to this roster. I have no regrets with Gas. But it's this. It's this fleet that has been carrying me. Constantly carrying me. I want to take a look at his ship situation. Yeah, there's no way. You gotta love it. Anyone else having problems buying those Lightspeed bundles? I tried to buy the Grand Inquisitor one. The Lightspeed bundle disappeared and I was never charged, but it says the transaction is pending. Did they get pulled from the store? Let me see. They're still here. Sometimes I always wonder how it would be if I got this on my account, on this account. On my free-to-play, I did end up getting this one. Because I was running really low on these. I probably should do another one, honestly. The Bronziums are a grind. Always very difficult for me. I might buy one more of these, because these are always the hardest for me to get. $69, haha. And, okay. That should help me a little bit and say, into the next couple gear, you know, relics. Over here, I get a lot of these. This is easy for me to get. So we're doing pretty well. 403. These are a little tougher for me. I always have to go find. And this is good value for me. I'll hold off on that for now. And then I will go craft. Very good. Alright, let's go check. Restart your game and try again. More than likely a connection problem. Yeah, I'd say just a glitch to restart. I bought the Grand Inquisitor one, no problem. Yeah, try to restart and hopefully it shows up. I was considering buying the Afro bundle. Yeah, the Afro one is not bad. I think this is pretty good because they're very annoying to, you know, having the gear and relic these guys up, so it's not bad. Star Killer is amazing. I mean, these are all four are great characters. Needed for Outrider for Jabba. Katarna's great, Mara Jade is great, and Talon is just really good for Sith. The Afro one is these guys are annoying to gear and relic, so it's pretty good. Alright, let me do one of these. Hopefully it's good. Come on. Be good, be good. Not terrible. I needed it anyway, so I gotta be cautious on how I spend on this account, but I definitely need those relics. But, let me see. Yeah, I gotta wait. I was gonna say, maybe I could do the Chewie event. Not that I'm going for Chewie, but as a side farm, I'm able to actually get Chewbacca from the Lord Vader requirements. So as you can see here, my journey guide, I geared up Boba because he was really good early game with Slave 1. But these two are needed for Lord Vader, and these guys are hardly geared at all. And I was able to get a 6-star Chewbacca from just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But I would be gearing that team for several months. Wouldn't be. Yeah, I get it. The bundle shows back up, but glitches out again and disappears for a couple of minutes. I'm shocked. It's like CG doesn't want my money. They've had problems with these bundles in the past. I remember I got one on my account too, on my free-to-play. Not my free-to-play, my alt account. I got one on my alt account, and it didn't appear right away. So I hope they correct it. Let's see, is there a team I can test against? I want to get redemption on this guy. I don't think he's climbing. This is how it should have went on my alt account. Can't believe I don't have 6-stat mods on my 5s. That's what should have happened. That's really bad RNG. That's really bad RNG. Really bad. So this one's going to be an L because of that. Horrible examples. Yeah, that one was bad. We gotta dodge twice. That's usually a no bueno. What's the push for this account? Lord Vader Rush. Want to show you how the process is, pretty much. Wait a minute, maybe it's redeemable? Oh wow, they got to ult early. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Counterattack. It's gonna be Boba. Yeah, we're gonna lose. I had to reverse the charge on my PayPal because I bought a Lightspeed bundle before and didn't get it. EA was not happy. Interesting. Gotta head to work. Hope I can catch you again, Vex. Good stream as always. Lion Pride, thank you always for hanging in and stopping by. Always appreciate it. I bought both C bundles from the web store, and I initially ended up getting 50 USD worth of crystals. Interesting. But they did end up giving me the tunes after a few days. Wow. At least they gave that back. I'm doing the same in 9 months. I'm in need of 9 relic levels, and he's unlocked. Very nice, Michael. Very nice. That is awesome. So, this was a good stream today, guys. I had a blast. I hope you guys had a good time as well. I think Xerath is online, so I'm going to send you over to Xerath. Let me see. Customization, redirect. Yeah, guys, if you don't know Xerath, obviously, very good at the game. So, going to send it off with that. Thank you to everyone that tuned in today. Everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed, all the new viewers, everyone from Nooch. Thank you to Nooch for rating. Everyone that hung out with me. All the new viewers, everyone. I appreciate you all. Juan, thank you for the 50 gifted memberships. If it's legit, I really appreciate you, brother. If not, then I gotta figure that out. But again, thank you to all for hanging out with me. New GAC video for my main account will be on Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. Have some more Conquest videos for the week to prepare for the new Mosque Kanata raids or Conquest, so get ready for that. Thank you for the stream. Anytime, Stitch. Again, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Knights. You guys are amazing. Have a great night. May the Force be with you all, and I'll see you guys very soon.
As it told me it was